Yeah, that's how I feel about this case, too. The results are back!
The results are in! Some of them done those...
Okay. The police have identified the gun which killed Cody Hackins.
The fuck is a puckle gun?
The gun was
Why
registered
is that trending? What is that?
I don't... Twitter's dumb. Everything is trending everywhere at every time.
What does that even mean?
It's some probably dumb meme.
It's a turret.
Oh. No, that's not what it is.
Okay.
Can we just for a second take some time out and call the people who pronounce turrets turrents with an N in there?
People deserve Tourette's.
I knew a guy who did that and he pissed me off. He would do turret. I'm like, that's not a word. That's not a word. The gun was registered for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. It was assigned to Agent Nathan Tokamara.
His name's Nathan?
Yep. It's very... it works. Look at him. He's obviously a Nathan.
Yeah, he does have
E.
the smarmy look of one Nathan Drake.
What? How could...
Rather sloppy of you, considering how well you cleaned up last time.
You can't prove I shot it. That wasn't me.
Is there more than one Nathan Tokamara in the FBI?
Yes, he's my best friend. No, This wasn't. You don't understand. You can't prove I shot him.
It was your gun. I even saw you there right before we found the body.
Yeah? That's why I was supposed to be there, wasn't it? I can't believe it. I've been... Right, you think you're clever? You know nothing about this.
I know you killed 2 people in cold blood. That's enough for me. Is he implying that he was sent there to take the ball?
Yeah, probably.
That shut him up real quick.
Your client is accused of killing Mr. Webb, not a teenager.
Don't try telling me these 2 aren't connected. 2 people collaborating together being killed by the same weapon is not a coincidence.
Cold blood. I did it again. Cold blood.
Yeah, you're fulfilling the snake rule perfectly. Just repeat the last 2 words someone says.
Fair enough. Bailiff, arrest this man. I don't believe we ever reached a definite answer on who killed the first victim. However, given this new information, I believe we have enough to go on. I will leave the rest of this trial up to the jurists.
Hold it!
Yep. Your Honor, I confess I killed Webb, but I was entirely justified in doing so.
Murder is justified?
I mean, it is, if you have been assigned to do so by the federal government. Yep. This is just...
What?
This is literally just Metal Gear 3. That isn't just... I mean, you tell that to the boss.
Well, you could, but she's kind of dead, isn't she?
Yes. My superiors would argue that it is. And they have the final say here, not you, some weird chick in a kimono.
Who isn't Japanese and doesn't know what Japanese is.
So your mission was to kill him all along. That is precisely correct. I was just following orders. Now wait a bit. I think I know enough about this judicial system to realize killing citizens is not a light matter. It would only be justifiable in a case of self-defense. Exceptions can be made for everything. Webb was dangerous. Too dangerous to take alive. No! I want a word with your superiors. When the press gets word of this, all hell will break loose, I'm sure. You can't say how in the courtroom.
Yeah, I mean, ask
My
Waters.
Failure here is going to cause the Bureau to take a lot of flack. Nobody was ever supposed to know about this.
No one was supposed to know, and you're just admitting it freely?
Well, I mean, it was either that or be charged with first-degree murder. I chose what was in my own better interests. You really don't have any loyalty to anyone but yourself. By killing Webb, I've sacrificed my career for you all. The Bureau will be upset this has come to light. They'll likely strip me of my badge. May I return to them now? There goes his arm again. I don't want to prolong this anymore. I don't know. We will have to turn you over to the FBI. I'm sure they'll want to deal with this as efficiently as possible.
Hold it!
We will have to hold you here until then.
What about Cody?
No, he's dead. What about him? No, that won't be necessary. That's so. United States law, not in the United States, law permits the killing of those deemed a threat to natural security.
That he is a threat to nature.
Bambi died because of him. That was a movie. I have done no wrong.
It's people like him that made Captain Planet stop showing up.
He littered one too many times.
Now Captain Pollution is just running rampant.
The BP oil spill was his fault.
Jesus Christ.
I'm reaching for that one.
Yeah.
Is that part of your jurisdiction? I'm sorry, I've never had to deal with anything on this level before.
Yeah. He's getting away with this. He's just gonna use this as an opportunity to escape.
We can't let him get away. This wasn't a government hit job.
What can we do?
Mr. Williamson, perhaps you have a better idea of what... No, he doesn't. Do we have the authority to hold him until later? If it was truly a government assignment, as he says, I'm not sure we can do much. The facts will come out later and the Bureau will have to deal with it one way or the other. Well, somebody get the FBI on the phone. I want to have a word with them. It won't be necessary. We have all the answers we need right here. Don't we, Tokamara? I was hoping you'd give me the courtesy of one last testimony. I don't owe you anything. No, you don't. However, you've led me on a wild goose chase these past few days. And years. Even though I was inactive for years. I've just been chasing you just so dreaming. You have just confessed to murder in front of a room full of people and went to great lengths to blame another person. So I hope you will understand when I say I'm rather skeptical. As the prosecutor on this case, I am telling you now that it is within my authority to make sure this death is fully explored. If you don't speak now, you can guarantee I will go straight to the local branch and find out. You, or your bosses, who should I hear it from? Your choice. Fine, you win. I'll talk.
Why is it not over? Government assassin.
Oh my god. I confess, I killed Webb. In the last testimony, I didn't kill Webb.
Kill Webb.
One testimony later, I confess, I killed Webb.
Jesus Christ.
The powers that be decided he was simply too dangerous to take alive, so I was ordered to kill him. Nothing else to discuss here. I expect a full pardon. You can look at me with those eyes all you want. Last chance, Williamson. You're obviously just stalling for time. Am I? Your Honor, prove me wrong here and now or I'm leaving. I've given my explanation. There's no reason it shouldn't be sufficient. Make it fast.
Yes, if we can't find anything, then you may go. But I will see to it you return directly to the local FBI branch.
Is there any doubt?
Damn it. I guess it ends here, for better or worse. What happens if we fail it? Does Books still go to jail?
I guess.
He's
Obviously.
already admitted to killing him. What is with that face, Obadiah?
He's smug. He's smug right now. It's smug Obadiah. Oh, hey, thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Thanks, Obadiah.
You're a cool guy.
You're the one behind everything.
That's correct. I broke into Webb's house. I shot him in the head and then burnt the place down to get rid of any evidence.
And this whole thing with Ace Fan Club? All this stuff with the Flame War?
A very convenient coincidence. It almost succeeded in giving me the cover I needed.
And the witness from yesterday?
Another coincidence.
Coincidence my ass. I know this is a lie, but can I prove it?
No?
Yeah, let's press everything first. Nothing. There isn't anything wrong with any of this. Would our government really hire someone to assassinate one of its own citizens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you know it if they did?
Well, no, probably not.
That's a scary thought.
It is, but I'm not buying it. Is there anything wrong with what he just said? Nothing. There isn't anything wrong with any of this.
Any of it at all. Obadiah.
Are we gonna do that with all criminals now? Just bypass the entire judicial system?
Yeah, make things go faster. Some people are never meant to be brought in. Webb was far too dangerous.
You're starting to sound like the last guy I faced in here.
Well, maybe he was right. You should be thankful you've never had to face the Rivales family. Webb being gone is a blessing. It's for the greater good.
I know this is a lie, but can I prove it?
No.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
There isn't anything wrong with any of this.
Oh,
I did not kill her.
I did not. It is bullshit. I did not kill her. I did not. Oh,
hi, Obi.
Phoenix.
You get off
Oh.
just like that? Oh,
Out of context, Phoenix, right here. Not exactly scot-free. I was forced to reveal everything here, so they'll be upset. I'll likely be fired. If you meant a prison sentence, then no, that won't be happening.
and Cody? The government's perfectly okay with you killing him?
I did not kill him. Hackins was Webb's accomplice. He got in the way.
Don't you dare talk about Cody that way.
He does
He
get
was
in the way
my
a lot.
son and my lover.
Alright, we're going soap opera on that. Aren't we?
Is there anything wrong with what he just said?
No. Nothing at all. Oh, hey, thanks for the vote of confidence. Keep pressing right. His testimony is rock solid.
I'm doing my best.
You are only succeeding in wasting. What? Why are you always on my ass? We just have a little longer and then he's gone.
Was there something I missed the first time through? Maybe I just need to look harder.
I mean, obviously, we got to this point.
Save.
Alright. What?
Save.
Oh, right, I forgot about that save mechanic.
What?
It's prevalent, man.
Okay.
I confessed I killed Webb. powers that be decided he was simply too dangerous to take alive. I was ordered to kill him. I guess we'll just press further in there.
Yeah, I guess. They're behind everything.
Everything.
I shot him in the head.
All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Oh.
There was something.
Aha! I found your lie!
Really? How about you show it to us then?
What's wrong with his last statement? Cut these autopsies here for me.
Yeah! I'm gonna be honest here, I just don't remember what we're doing. Happened like 5 seconds ago. I'm just like, what?
The 500 post.
Yes. Obviously, a topic in which Mr. Books allegedly admitted his guilt.
Present.
Beautiful.
This evidence shows the flaw with what you're saying.
I don't think it has anything to do with that one.
I don't think it has anything to do with any of them. There was no contradiction. Go back to what did Obadiah say?
Keep on pressing and then you're wasting time.
Yeah.
There was something about what he just said regarding murdering the government, murdering people.
Murdering the government?
No, the government murdering people. Why am I on the blueprints? Was there anything for this one?
I don't think we have anything. He was ordered to kill him. Nothing else to discuss here. I expect a full pardon.
Obadiah, help us.
Keep pressing. Keep pressing.
Just... Okay. I already pressed the first two. Press this one.
No, you didn't press the first one because you reset.
Right. Maybe he was right. Killing Webb was a blessing.
I still don't think Webb was a part of the Rivales family. You're the one behind everything. Yeah, I did it.
I admit everything. It's all a coincidence. Oh, it's a coincidence.
Coincidence, my left anus.
Just the left one.
Yeah.
I need the right one. And being a coincidence, but we know he set it up. There's no real way to prove that.
Yeah. We don't have anything.
Yeah.
This is gonna be another case won by us not doing anything. That would be 3 in a row.
I get off just like I keep pressing Obadiah.
Press everything.
But I did, Obadiah. Press it harder.
Press everything again.
I just...
No, nothing. Keep pressing. Press some more.
Oh man, we're in Groundhog Day, it feels like. Was there something I missed the third time through?
Press the...
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I guess we lost.
Why didn't that do that the first time?
I guess we just lost.
Okay, whoops.
We get the bad ending now, yay. Mr. Wright, it seems you don't have anything to counter him with.
Ah.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that I'm going to have to let Agent Tokamara leave. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the witness's claims. I will now turn this case over to the jury. They may decide their verdict. Oh, okay.
Not so fast!
Waters. Hey. Coming in here like Gumshoe. Except not as ethically.
Yeah, and he didn't say not so fast, so I'm upset. So is he
Hang
gonna...
on.
Because we gave him the numbers.
Yeah.
Hang on a moment, people. Detective.
Why are you sad?
So sad.
Waters!
That's right. You guys want evidence? Well, I got some.
What? You do?
Yeah, Wright had me check some number last night. I made a few calls and did a bit of research, and I think I know what it was.
What number? What are you talking about?
IPQT 609112. You want to know what it is? It's an Interpol. Oh my god, the woman's an Interpol. The woman's an Interpol. Oh. You don't mean. Yeah, looks like Webb was. I don't think Webb was. An undercover Interpol agent. I called them up and they confirmed it. Oh, apparently he is.
Well, we were right. He wasn't part of the Ravalis family.
He wasn't supposed to let anybody know, not even the police here. An Interpol agent? That's amazing.
Yeah, and he died for it.
Well, get this. His mission was investigating corrupt officials working on the payroll of the Ravalis family.
So he wasn't a criminal after all.
Ha! I knew it! Webb wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't working for the family. He was working against them. Okay? Thank you, Waters. That's just what I needed.
Yeah, thank me later. Just thank me now. Just do your thing and finish this.
Oh, I guess I would have refilled it.
Okay, we have a thing.
Yeah, we have the family thing got fixed. Or got updated. What did it change to?
Oh.
Read it.
Dangerous criminal organization that was being investigated by Agent Walter Webb of Interpol hired corrupt officials to do their bidding.
Okay. Now let's look over the testimony again.
I confessed I killed Webb.
The powers that be decided he was simply too dangerous to take alive. If he was Interpol, the FBI would not think that.
Right.
So I was ordered to kill him. Nothing else to discuss here. I expect the full pardon. I say present or press on to. Would our government really assassinate?
A thing.
Aha! I found your lie!
How about you show it to us then?
What was wrong with his last statement?
Okay.
Everything makes sense now. It wasn't Webb working for the Ravalis family, it was you! You are the one who's been covering for him.
So this whole investigation has been a cover-up to protect himself?
That's right, Your Honor. It wasn't about e-stalking or fame or any of that. It was because his account, Stranger to Love, had been broken into. And now Interpol agent Webb had access to every incriminating thing he'd ever written.
But what about the FBI case? Somebody should have caught on that it was fake.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know too much, but the FBI man had a whole case of files on him, so he must have been pretty bad.
Remember how he had the screen cap and witness forged? That's exactly what he did with those files. With that much backing you up, who would ever bother to question it?
You can't prove this. Stranger to Love is gone, remember? So even if Sims wanted to, he couldn't let you use it to find out.
You're right. But we won't need Stranger to Love. There's somebody else we can get information from. And that person is...
Obviously Magic Panty.
Thug for life. It's,
Ursa
either.
Major.
Yeah, Ursa Major's the only one, really.
Ursa Major 777. Another Rivala's family account on the site. Yeah, because they were bitching at us. And I know one I know you've been talking to.
That's gone. If the family took down Stranger to Love, they would have erased that too.
Well, how about we find out? It can't hurt to look.
Sims.
Your Honor, the defense requests to have Ursa Major's account checked.
Understood. Bailiff, get Mr. Sims. I want him to help us here. Can we not bring him back?
They didn't take it down, did they? Something tells me that it's still there. He wanted this to happen. Bender has sent me up.
Is that a confession?
Call it whatever you want. Confession works just fine. Oh my god.
He's gonna kill Phoenix. Where did he get that? Maya.
FBI agent. I convinced the bailiff to give me special permission to keep it. You know, as a backup plan. You may have exposed me, but you won't be bringing me in today.
Somebody do something.
No, nobody move an inch. You're going to all stay where you are. And I'm going to leave.
I don't think Obadiah's gonna let that happen.
No.
Or Jerry.
Anybody.
Jimmy, whatever his name was.
Jimmy pops in.
Yo, what's up, man?
Anybody moves and they die.
Okay. Oh.
Keep your hand on the desk, Phoenix.
This is important.
Sorry, that is mine. Silly text messages always come at the strangest times. Tokamara, if you put down the gun, perhaps you can leave this courthouse alive.
I don't think you're in a position to bargain right now.
That is where you're wrong. After all these years, I've trapped you. I'll admit, your little excuse about a government mission almost worked. Too bad for you, you didn't take the opportunity to leave there.
What do you mean?
Would you believe me if I told you the Federal Bureau was waiting right outside? That was them calling my phone just now. They have the police surrounded.
That was what he went and did during the 10-minute recess.
Yep.
Yep.
I called the local branch during our recess and notified them. Did you really think your testimony wouldn't attract suspicion?
Nonsense. They wouldn't just sit back this whole time and wait.
They didn't. They just got here. That is where Wright came into the picture.
Huh?
He didn't realize it, but these past few testimonies have been nothing more than an attempt to stall you until they arrived. And it seems you had it figured out, but were too vain to do anything. You could have walked away at any time and used your friends to disappear off the map. But you didn't. So really, you have nobody to blame for this outcome but yourself. It seems that in your effort to pin the blame on books...
He moved, shoot him!
Oh my god, you have convicted yourself. Under the eyes of God. No, that's not true. That's impossible!
He's very Asian.
Asian snake?
What? No!
It's still going.
Oh, hello.
Interpol's been after me for...
No! Interpol's been after me for a while.
You need a drink, Tokamara?
He looks very calm now.
I just needed to get that out of my system. It was weird. It was just like this feeling came over me.
You see, I like this sprite better now. I like it. This is a lot better than the one with the sunglasses. I don't know why.
It's weird. Sunglasses usually make things better, but...
Yeah.
Webb had been trying to build a case, but I never gave him enough for a warrant. My Rivala's contacts have always been able to cover for me. Just as I've used my influence as a federal agent to cover for them. He wasn't anything more than a nuisance, so I never had a reason to take action. Then one day, something unexpected happened.
Cody.
Yes, that Hackins kid broke into Stranger to Love. We had leverage over Sims, so we were using the site to communicate. So when Hackins got in, he suddenly had access to everything I'd ever sent the family. That's when Webb contacted me. He told me that he'd been in my account and would have a warrant out within a week. It was a lie, of course. He didn't break in. It was the kid. I got rid of what I could, but it wasn't enough. The two knew too much and had to be eliminated.
A full week? Why'd it take so long?
He did alert his people at Interpol. Too bad for him they couldn't spare any reinforcements at the time. The local police have a questionable relationship with the family. He had to figure out who he could trust first. Until then, it would be just him. During that week, he spent a lot of time staked out by Hackins' home. Hackins' home. It made it hard to get to him.
But why did he need to confront you about it? That's what killed him.
You're right. It was foolish to risk himself for somebody else like that. What? You heard me. Webb was a trained international agent. He knew that was risky, but he did it anyway. I'm betting he did it to protect Hackins. Hackins had already gotten involved when he hacked my account, so there was no turning back. I can't say whether he suspected my true identity or if he was just fooling around. It doesn't matter. After that, Webb only had one option available: to draw all my attention over to himself. Before he died, Webb arranged for Hackins to be taken into the police. He didn't tell them much, but it wasn't to be arrested. It was for protection. From me. His silly ploy didn't work, though, since I'd gotten the site's IP log from Sims. Stupid man. Lost his life for nothing.
Cody's not dead.
We got them both in the end.
Of course he is. We saw his body.
You make me sick. Don't be such a drama queen, Williamson. You won. You two got me. Oh, and Wright.
Yes?
Word of caution, I'd watch my back if I were you. You've just made some very powerful enemies.
Bailiff, what is the status of Agent Tokamara?
I've literally fought the spirit of a psycho bitch trying to kill me. And all other sorts of magical things. I think a mafia would be the most tame thing that's come after me.
I fell off a bridge, I was hit by a car, ran into a light post. I'm still alive.
He's been arrested, Your Honor. The Bureau has taken custody of him.
It seems he had even his superiors convinced of Webb's criminality. Those were some rather convincing documents he had.
Jesus Christ.
I see. He must have had a lot of experience with forgeries.
So, I like how this became a Phoenix Wright case at the end.
At the very end.
This last trial was alright.
Yeah. Everything else? Yes, it seems so. Answers a lot of my own questions about him. What about the witness, Mr. Sims? He was just as much a victim as those other two were. He and his mother will be taken into the witness protection program. Nothing will happen to either of them.
Williamson, you said earlier that you'd known Tokamara for a long time.
He was a witness in a case I took several years back. Nothing you need to be concerned with, and watch it come back.
It will be back in the fifth case. And this whole time I was just a distraction?
Not just. You were able to extract a confession. I am sure the Bureau will be thankful for that. And beyond that, you kept him here, rather than walking out. Had that happened, he may have escaped for good. I had to keep you out of the loop so that you would put on a convincing show.
Being out of the loop. You're welcome for that.
Yeah, you're kind of the poster boy for being out of the loop.
Yeah.
Yes, and perhaps I also just wanted to see you squirm.
You're a dick.
Smug Obadiah.
You would.
I have been convinced for a while that man was a pawn of the Rivales family. It is not easy for me to say this, but thank you, Wright. It is good to see him finally behind bars.
Oh, well, you're
Of
welcome.
course, that's not to say I don't realize you weren't thinking about that today. You only had your own selfish goals in mind. Still, you did your part.
You know, this wasn't the first time I could have ended the trial in my favor. Yesterday I could have had your witness indicted, but I didn't. Oh, damn, he's right!
So maybe you should stop being such a little dick.
Never mind, kid. He's still too stubborn to change his mind. Your Honor, the jurists have reached their verdict.
Ah, yes, thank you. It is unanimous. This court finds the defendant, Edmund Brooks, guilty. Huh. Court is adjourned.
It fucking hurt!
Oh no, now we get to do this guy again.
That just rang through my arms.
All right.
Yeah, that's the enthusiasm he did it with.
Yep, he did.
Alright! Yeah,
my throat
we
is-
did it! Go team!
My throat is destroyed thanks to Tokamara.
Well, that's your fault for making him Snake.
He was obviously Snake, though. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney strikes again. Great justice has been served.
Now he's kind of missing.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
I certainly hope I lived up to your expectations.
Lived up to them. You blew them away. I can die happy now.
Looks like I've made his day in more ways than just not guilty verdict. Jesus Christ, word soup.
Ooh. Ooh. Although there is one thing you never solved. Maybe even if you can't.
Maybe even you can't.
Yeah, whatever.
What's that?
Walt, I'll still never get to apologize to him.
Mr. Brooks, you shouldn't be so quick to throw this friendship out the window.
But he told me to leave and not come back. He said he didn't want me around anymore.
Yes, but not for the reason you think.
Nick and I found something yesterday while we were on his account. We think you should see it.
The apology. I don't think
was
we ever
you.
gave him a voice.
No,
But, like, I guess I played him on a computer.
yeah.
Because he was just Phoenix. Ed, I know our last conversation ended on a rather sour note. The truth is, things around my place are going to be getting dangerous soon. I don't know when or how it'll happen, but when it does, you can't be there. I'm doing this to protect you, buddy. Don't know if you'll ever see this, but if you do, I hope you'll be able to forgive me. Your friend, Walt.
He was going to send that to me?
Where did we show that to him? What?
We popped a computer out of our asses and just like,
I just keep like a freaking what's it called? An open Pandora in my back pocket.
It's a spare pair of Trucy's panties.
Jesus. Why doesn't he just keep those around with him? Just pull shit out of.
I think people would look at him funny if he was running around with his daughter's panties in his pocket.
He never got the chance. It looks like he was writing it around the time he got shot.
But that means he knew I was just joking. He didn't hate me after all. You really do have answers for everything.
He's
We
still
should all
dead.
go get... We should all go get burgers to celebrate.
Miso
Next
ramen.
Nope, it's burgers.
What? Maya?
Wow, thanks, Phoenix Wright.
Just
It's-
say one name.
It's settled then. Come on.
Well, thanks, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Conflict of Interest. Well, wait, Maya! So much has changed in 8 years. But at the same time, so little.
Pearl's not here.
Oh, I guess Cody is dead.
Yep,
Well then.
we saw his body.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything.
Somebody just dressed him up. Somebody up.
Please report a guy who's got when I found out they called me to hear the intersphere, what the fuck? For single-handedly taking down the genocidal maniac. I admit I may have embellished my role in it a bit. I guess I just haven't the right to thank for it.
There are girls. There are girls on the internet.
Okay, that's what he's gained from this.
An entire fan club of Wright support or whatever. You know, I'm surprised I didn't hear more complaining about that from Mr. Bossman. He must just be bottling that one up or something.
It was right worshippers.
Yeah, well, same. Well, yeah. It's like a cult.
Well, I'm so concerned to get up to trial today. I wish I could have seen that brave lawyer's face as he exposed the killer. What was his name? Payne? No, that's not it. No, it started with a W. Oh, maybe it was Payne after all. I wish I could have seen Mr. Payne. Okay, then.
Does Phoenix look like he has no hair?
Dude with a mask.
Thanks, dude with a mask. I was busy helping Maya this time, but I can't wait to help with the next case. Although Polly does need somebody to look after him, so maybe not the next.
Where is he?
What? One after that, I'm definitely helping Daddy that time.
Okay,
What's
so
with
she's gonna
Polly?
be showing up in the 5th case.
But what's with Polly?
Yakten Saibon 5 Phoenix sprites? Wait, what? 5?
Yeah.
5 was 3D.
I have no idea. Well, he's done it again. In the 2 cases we've worked on, Wright's managed to put away a serial killer and a corrupt federal agent. I'll admit I'm beginning to see where he got that reputation. But don't tell him I said that.
You're such a
He's Sunday.
pathetic.
He's gonna say that. He's so tsundere. It's not kawaii. Thanks, bad player.
Sorry you had to die. Oh, Flandon!
Good old Flandon. I remember you from... Wait, what? I was up late again last night on AF. We might have to disconnect our internet service or I'm never going to get anything done.
Since when did this place have an internet? Castlevania Judgment. No wonder I like
Of course it
his
is. Yeah. Kamek said something about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not right. It's not the Levin polka. It's the Evan. It's IIEVAN.
Yeah, it was 999. The one where we couldn't figure out what it was.
It's an I, it's not an L, dude.
Silent Moon. Okay, there was that one too.
I still need to play the Kyle Hyde games.
Yeah, I was going to do
You're
an
the
LP
chief.
of one of them. Oh, something smells. What are you doing? Our flank is exposed now. Magic panties, can you buff me? Thanks. Okay, love machine, cover the throne room so they don't swarm us. Something smells. What are you doing? We need to do this as a team.
He's over there, dude.
Oh no, guys, I need support. Oh no. This was inspired from Contempt of Court.
That does not give me... Because I wanted to play Contempt of Court.
It doesn't give me good feels for that one. Yeah, again, bad player.
Yeah, this is like
Thanks.
the third or fourth time he's been in the credits.
It's like, thanks, you died, bye.
Omega Vitamin C.
At least he got to be an Interpol agent.
Yeah. Still died, though, and didn't even save the kid.
Me? Wait, you? Us?
No. Okay, is it gonna close the game?
Hello?
That usually happens whenever these cases end.
There has to be a stinger. There it is. Oh my god!
That was loud.
That was a codec call.
Oh.
Sound.
Yes.
Mr. Menderes, Agent Tokamara has just been arrested.
Yes, I know.
Shouldn't we be concerned? We just lost one of our most powerful allies.
No. He's been more of a burden lately. He knew far too much and it let it go to his head. Thought he was more important than he actually was.
I was wondering when you were going to go into Claw.
Yes, Gadget. Tried to get too involved, if you will.
Huh. Well, I guess I see your point. It was foolish to him to kill the Hackins kid.
Alright, freaking Pierce. Or whatever, what was his name?
Huh?
The black guy.
Oh, that was, Parker.
That was it.
What's funny, sir?
Tokamara needed the kid out of the way, but had no way of getting to him.
Batman?
So I had him lend me his gun. He didn't kill Hackins. I
My God.